that there have been 19 principals at University City High School, including current principal Dr. Michael Peoples. The first being James E. Baker, whose tenure is 38 years. Principal Peoples, you have a ways to go, sir. Robert Bruce Lochhead, class of 1970, is recognized for his contributions to making a difference in the lives of people around the world. Lochhead set the stage for his later works when, while still in his private law practice, he was employed as legal counsel for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Eastern Europe, served as senior fellow at the International Center for Law and Religious Studies at Brigham Young University, participated in annual international symposia on freedom of religion, and organized a conference on freedom of religion at the University of Utah Law School. Lochhead also became deeply involved in Ukraine, teaching law students there about jury trial practices and the rule of law in Kiev and other cities. The objective being to develop their critical thinking skills, helping them become future leaders in their society. While living in Moscow, he became the executive director of the Levitt Institute of International Development and traveled to Moldova, where he taught law classes at various universities and published articles in their law journals. He also stayed involved in Ukraine, presenting a series of lectures at their National Banking Institute. Through his involvement with the Utah-based August mission, shortly after the Russian invasion, Lochhead learned to work to deliver humanitarian aid from warehouses in Poland to displaced Ukrainians. The list of his humanitarian contributions and his deep involvement in the Latter-day Saints Temple in Provo, Utah, are too vast to mention them all. But okay, one more. Lochhead and his wife facilitated providing highly trained dogs to a government agency in Azerbaijan, and the dogs were used to detect landmines. Ladies and gentlemen, 2025 University City Hall of Fame inductee Robert Bruce Lochhead, class of 1970.
It's so good to be back at U.City. Thanks to everyone that made this possible. If I could just take a minute or two and stroll down memory lane, I think what I learned at U.City, beyond what we learned in the classrooms, was a lot about life. U.City in the 1960s was an experiment. It was an experiment in which people from different cultures, races, religions, ethnicities came together in one school, and they learned to be friends. They learned about their commonalities. Yeah, there were some bumps along the road, but overall, we who came out of U-City High School came out with a realization that we're all part of a human family. And we have differences, we can debate, we can disagree, but we can do it with respect. And that's something that has blessed my life ever since I graduated from U-City High School 55 years ago. Just down the canyon from where my wife, Kaylin, and I live is Utah Valley University. It made headlines a few weeks ago when a political assassination took place there. Utah Valley University is the last place in the world you would think of something like that happening. And that just brought home to me that it can happen anywhere. And what we as a country need so desperately are the lessons that were taught to me so forcibly when I was a student here at University City High School. That people can come from diverse backgrounds with different opinions, they can disagree, but they can do so with respect. So I thank U-City High School for that, and I hope that its legacy will continue on. Thank you very much.